getting their kind of first shows and playtime. And the Battle Pass just being released. Plenty of chat wheels to spam. As we will have Ilias and Sobad, Enchantress, and the Shadow Shaman heading up top with Yapasha. Queen of Pain, Magical, gonna swing into mid. And of course, Crystallized Monkey King there in courier mode. Gonna head up northwards as well. But take a look at Team Unique. Vanscore Illusion, Witch Doctor Treant, BZZ and Doratio, the Void Spirit and Troll. Smoked up with 19 on the Viper. And they are looking for that single target to blow up straight off the bat.
Magical just holding on to that Observer Ward for now. He might place it a bit later. Unique will not find anything here, just a deep Observer Ward to scout things out, how they are planning to lane. But if someone shows on the top lane, it's a guaranteed kill. Enchantress with the enchant level 1. That's a lot of slow, almost 4 seconds.
They see the Queen of Pain. They see the Queen of Pain. They see that she's got an Observer Ward still. So potentially here, Magical, you know, is held on for too long. And that perfect ward placement could give Unique the advantage in the mid lane again. And yeah, Magical coming out. Observer Ward plopped down. It is perfectly scouted. Ilias with a sentry, just going to walk straight past mid lane. Oh, does he come up this high ground? Vanscore and Doratio, they're both waiting here, and Treant for Illusion not too far away. But that deep reward you called out will spot Ilias go all the way, the long way round.
So Doratio already running to the top lane. Man, supports love these earlier rotations, which means they're going to be getting some solo XP, couple of CS, Treant Protector, and
Troll?
91 damage.
Troll has been met by the Pasha Pango, actually blocking him in the trees there, forcing an early tango. And Doratio turns around to battle him with the ranged axes. So yeah, BZZ does get bottom lane. Treant got himself one last hit.
Come on.
God, really? You saw the troll here, you know he's there. Pasha's been dealing with him for the past 20 seconds.
Where does he TP? He might actually die. He's just waiting. If he can deny himself, Scream of Pain.
Oh, there's the first blood for Magical. The final click arrives just in time as he tried to deny himself to neutrals. And yeah, he's drawing that line saying, guys, you know, you're telling me to walk up top, but the Pango meets me and I've got nowhere to go. Maybe he should have just TP'd. So is he going to walk out to lane now? He's walking to the top lane so he doesn't spend his TP.
Wait, what's going on? You want to have an upper hand in these TP rotations, but if you just show on the top lane, Monkey's going to be level 2. Vanskar might die. I'm going to say it's already a disaster for Team Unique. Doratio dying once.
Where are you going?
Ilias,
at least he sniped the courier.
Yeah, that's true. He did get that. At the very least. And a nice little kill on the Enchantress bottom. BZZ and Illusion pairing up to blow her up.
Oh, mid lane, Magical. He's dead, I believe.
That final touch from 19 gets the solo kill in the 1v1, so Disaster turned around. The iceberg hit the Titanic, but somehow it's still floating.
What you can do when you're playing Queen of Pain against Viper, just don't skill Shadow Strike. Get Scream of Pain, get Blink. It's the same thing when you are playing, let's say, Queen of Pain against Puck. You know that there's going to be phase shift dodge, so you don't even get it.
Queen of Pain with a Bracer null build. As Viper pauses, disconnects. Yeah, looks like we're having a few issues, you know, Battle Pass gets released, there's always little bugs and glitches and lags and stuff. I had to turn down a bunch of video settings. Hopefully, for the next couple of series, there shouldn't be any problems. Hopefully sticking up over 100 FPS and not dropping down to like 15 or whatever the hell we were at in some of the team fights earlier on.
Yeah, when my game loaded for game number 1, like I was wondering what's happening. If my PC's just gonna crash. Yeah, and I have a pretty damn nice PC, you know. So
same. It's taken us a while to get into lobbies as well. Like the admin presses start, and it takes like 30 plus seconds to find a server. And Queen of Pain misclick. She wants to try and get the advantage in the mid lane. Get a solo kill on the Viper while he's got packet loss. I'm giving a tip. There we go. That's friendly. Good sportsmanship from Magical. So boots up on the Shadow Shaman, Orb Venom, Monkey King. Still a reasonably tough lane for Witch Doctor and Troll, but they're sticking it to Sobad pretty hard there with the Maledict and the Axes.
If you think about Troll as a laner, Magical doesn't have a blink yet. Also, he decided to go for second point in Shadow Strike. Yeah, you might keep Viper low, but you're also, every single time it ticks, like Corrosive Skin reapplied. Attack speed reduced, taking damage over time. I still feel like it's not worth to get it.
Nice swashbuckle from Pasha, focusing all the damage onto BZZ. He popped his salve and still dies through it as Illusion getting chased down here under his tier 1. Pasha going to salve himself as the living armor for Illusion will come out into play. Misses on the Nature's Grasp. And this Viper, 18-13 against the 7-1 Queen of Pain. Magical is being annihilated in that 1v1. And a lot of this comes down to that high ground observer ward, right? The ward early on with the 5-man smoke, the D ward straight up. Queen of Pain disadvantaged as top lane, Troll playing into Crystallize, but 3 stacks of Jingu still there to play with for the Monkey King, and Shackles from Sobad does catch Troll. Not enough damage to bring him down, but good harassment regardless.
Mid lane, Magical playing extremely aggressive. He might get a kill. Fairy Fire.
Oh, Viper with the living armor and the Fairy Fire. Level 1 Scream. And a Blink is available. He's going to spot an Invis rune. There's the Blink Shadow Strike. Magical no mana for Scream though. Yikes.
I don't know what this was, but...
I think he miscounted, like, he's 2 mana away from Scream. I think he miscounted his mana. He thought he could Blink, Dagger, Scream, and kill. And honestly, I think he could have if he had 2 mana more than he did.
Also, Viper could have easily denied himself to the tower instead of running back and then TPing to the lane, full HP, full mana. It would come much faster. Bounty rune spawning on the bottom lane. Pasha and Ilias just securing 1 for now, and meanwhile on the top lane, Sobad getting 1 still unpicked at the moment.
Invisibility.
Sobad, realizing that there is a dire observer ward here. Let's see, are there any sentries coming out? They're not bringing anything. Illusion gets the Pasha courier down bottom, and that's his boots down.
Dire's middle tower is under
A lot
attack.
of gold invested there that Pasha won't be able to utilize. And Viper keeps that reign of domination going. Oh, top lane, hello. They're trying to kill off the Rasta. Shadow Shaman still up and running as Crystallize gets away from those axes. It really is non-stop aggression in all 3 of these lanes. Team Unique with a pretty good start, and it's down bottom lane again. BZC is very low. They're going to get the Treant though, as Pasha there again with that Orb of Venom swashbuckle slowing him down even further. Cask on top lane, so bad. Getting chased by the Troll. Can't continue though. Monkey King posing too much of a threat in that turnaround.
Wait up.
On BZC bottom.
Okay, back to bottom lane.
Is he dead? Impetus? Oh, he's fine. Living armor plus the Resonant Pulse shield.
Thank you. I shall reconsider your worth.
Cancel that flask. Nicely done by Ilias. Well, they're missing a lot of spells on bottom. Remnant not connecting. Same goes for Nature's Grasp. Top lane, they recovered. Doratio on Troll, even though he's a bit under-leveled because of that death and walking back to the lane. But still, if he has enough mana, Furling Axes at every single level, it's 60% miss chance against Monkey. He can man up and just try to fight him. Jungle Queen of Pain coming to your pubs. He's stacking some camps for himself.
Sobad really wanted that kill. Doesn't find the takedown on Vanscore. Healed himself up. What are you talking about, Lacoste? Jungle Queen of Pain?
Yep,
Magical
she found
too.
Mango Tree. So someone's gonna plant that. We've seen some mango trees, you know, when the item first popped, since it gives vision, try to go for some high ground plays, but it's much better to place it in your base, collect the mangoes. It's good for every stage of the game.
Shadow Shaman gonna refill that bottle, bring out the boots for magical.
Bring some mangoes.
Very nice. There's Crystallize. Diving a little bit. Does get his Jingu onto Duraccio. Boundless Strike there with the jump from magical. Are you just gonna Sonic Wave this? Oh, Troll Warlord using the old nickname of Queen of Pain, Akasha. Not heard that one in a long while.
Wow. So Queen of Pain still saving Sonic Wave, getting a kill now, TPing to the mid lane. Viper needs the snowball. He has 31 CS, 31 denies, but that's not gold anymore.
Swashbuckler from Pasha, but he still gets the Rolling Boulder away from the Viper. Hasted 19, TP'd bottom to react to Pasha's aggression. And now Queen of Pain tipping the Viper like, thanks for leaving my lane, now I get to hit some creeps. Not for long though, 19 coming straight back into that mid lane.
Middle tower is under attack.
BZZ really towing the line there. Close to death. Looks like he's going to make that walk back to base and TP back out somewhere.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
And another courier snipe for illusion.
Radiant's middle
What
tower
actually is the
is
net
under
worth difference here? 3.5k on the Viper, 2.9 on the Queen of Pain.
Not that big of a difference, considering how bad the laning stage went for Queen of Pain. She managed to grab a kill on the top lane, and now is going back to the top once again. Couple of clarities she brought to have enough mana sustain. Duraccio, yeah, he's saving a point in case he needs to pop the battle trance.
It looks like the level difference is much greater between Quap and Viper, but they do make that play onto the Troll. Jingu for Crystallize. Boundless Strike kind of cancelled out by the cast as the battle trance popped reasonably early on, trying to turn and face the Monkey King as Duraccio shackled yet again as down bottom lane around the outpost. Pasha, Rolling Boulder to try and get away from Viper and the Treant here, is actually playing aggressively into them. As bounty runes are about to spawn, Enchantress did fall around the outpost, and Pasha now is in a bit of a weird spot, still getting chased down. Not able to find the Pangolier just yet. 19-3-0 with a killing spree as Vincere, another kill up towards top. Magical now 3-2-1.
Duraccio showing on the mid lane, placing sentry ward, getting a kill on Obs, but he can't lane here. You might just get one wave and then you need to go back to the jungle.
Ooh. I think you're right, you know. I think that is going to be the big one.
Yeah, sounds like the best one for me.
That's the one everyone's going to be spamming. So Troll farming that mid lane medium camp. He's going to go into that triangle.
Radiant's bottom tower
Unique
is under
collapsing
attack.
down into the bottom lane behind the tier 1 with Catapult Wave going. They want to pressure this objective. 19's got to attack the tower though to keep Carty alive.
Radiant structures
Bringing numbers down there though, as top lane Serpent Ward's first of the game. So bad gathers up the objective much faster than the Dire team down bottom.
They're defending
but a cast
bottom.
into jump, Pango gets obliterated. Death Ward onto Ilias doing a ton of damage as well as Vincere just lets it go. Queen of Pain, Sonic Wave, 18-second cooldown. This isn't the best time to be fighting, and Soban's going to realize that now. Annihilated by the Viper as the blink away gets Queen of Pain out with a cask.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So tier 1 towers should drop on the bottom lane. Nothing they can do about it anymore. They already rotated the heroes. Queen of Pain, as you mentioned, did not have Sonic Wave, so you can't really fully commit to it. 1k gold lead for Team Unique at the moment. I'm a big troll hater, I would say. I think you might have noticed, chat. Same goes for you, Gary. His timings are a bit different than other carries. Like if you check Monkey King, he'll gladly join a team fight once he has that Echo Saber, and he does so much with Wukong's command. And if you compare him the troll, when does he join? Even if you finish full SNY, it still doesn't feel like you want to take a fight.
Yeah, it always feels like you need that one additional item. And you need he's a fast he's a hero that needs fast BKB, and he's a hero that needs to scale. And it just feels like those two things don't play together too nicely. And Monkey King also gives you the vision advantage and the ability to split push reasonably freely, finding farm where, you know, a lot of other carries just can't, through the fact that Primal Spring gives you that maneuverability. Ilias nearly finding Courier Snipe. Yeah, they get the vision on it as Pasha dies down bottom. They're hunting for Treant.
Radiant's middle tower
Na'Vi bringing a lot of heroes top here, and I guess they want to go in Serpent Wards the tier 2.
You don't necessarily need to kill tier 2 tower, but
They found Illusion.
Chip damage. Whenever you
And
say
they
they
kill
found illusion, I think they found like Naga Siren's illusion. He's down.
Monkey gives the vision.
Vision, yep.
Very nicely done. And now, difficult to mount a defense on that top tower. A bounty on Viper.
Dire's middle
Queen of
tower
Pain has
is
had
under
enough
attack.
of 19. Pango yet again being focused down in the bottom lane though. BZZ, Vanscore,
Dire's top
Duraccio
tower
on that
is under attack.
high ground of the ramp. Sanj and Yasha queued up for the Troll Warlord, so it's not going to be the Yasha Basher.
Maybe he decides to switch. Like, if you fully commit for SNY, yeah, you're gonna be tanky. But then again, how much damage you bring to a teamfight, Vanscore?
Radiant's
Man, look
middle
at Pasha
tower
go.
is
He's
under
going to get
attack.
2 connections with the Rolling Boulder, Rolling Thunder, and the Swashbuckle to finish off the Witch Doctor.
Now you see
A
what
rolling
you are
Pango.
against.
Defending that tower bottom very nicely, just on his own, in a 1v3 basically. And here comes Na'Vi top lane. So bad, still holding Serpent Wards. A new creep wave coming in not too long. And they will
Radiant's middle
take control of
tower
that
is under
dire jungle.
attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
BZZ just queued up phase boots. I think this is a perfect game to just get straight up Aghanim Center on this hero, and you should be trying to farm up for the next few minutes. So
Ooh,
bad.
Serpent
Died so
Wards.
quickly.
19's going to get focused here though. Sonic Wave, Serpent Wards, and Wukong's Command. 3 ultis, all chucked onto the Viper
Radiant's middle
as the
tower
tower
has
denied out
been
by
denied.
Magical.
They've set the bounty on his head.
Worthy tribute.
Right, well worth it to take it.
Bounty.
This is the problem with Viper. You go for this lane dominating build, 4 points in poison attack, 4 points in corrosive skin. Then you're Nether Talk. You can't farm jungle as efficient, even though he's still, you know, second on the net worth list. I don't know. Viper just
Radiant are
is not
scanning.
my hero. You might get all the advantage in the world early on, but there's a ton of physical, there's disarm, there's pure damage coming out from Queen of Pain.
BZZ Void Spirit trying to defend up against that Queen of Pain. Dodging Shadow Strike nicely with the Dissimilate. But yeah, Viper going straight Hurricane Pike. Feels a little awkward. We'll see how well he does with it though. Will allow him to potentially push the monkey out of that Wukong's. A lot of pings coming bottom lane. They know that Duraccio has been sticking around, pushing out the wave and then falling back into the jungle. Pango spots out the Treant, gets a sentry ward. High ground observer still there, and they overgrowth the Pangolier. Vanscore coming in with a cat, doesn't bounce, and now Queen of Pain jumping forward, forcing battle trance, but they've got the net. Troll Warlord locks him in place for a second. Ilias about to pop to the Maledict. The shackles bound the strike though. Onto the Troll is a decent trade. 2
And
for
probably
1 for Na'Vi.
bad hero. I mean, if you compare him to CK in the previous game, he's a god tier. But your timings are so off in this meta. I don't know. I just don't feel the hero is very usable. I'm actually getting angry at Troll Warlord right now.
That's the thing, right? Like, I'm looking at this and it's 2 for 1. You lose Enchantress Pango, but the fact that you kill the Troll, it just, you know, condemns him to this situation where he's always going to be behind and further behind. And, you know, since Battle Fury is a dead item, there's no real way for him to catch up in farm. And we're saying this when he's top of net worth.
Yes.
You know, like that's the worst part of it. He just doesn't feel like he's giving any impact here. Maybe when that Basher comes out, and maybe when the BKB after that, and maybe with Satanic after. You know, it's just always that moment where you're thinking, well, shit, I need all these items just to actually play my hero.
I feel like you need some kind of save, either Oracle, any kind of heal that buffs up the troll, so that you have like an extra life with the ulti, of course. And now Monkey,
Radiant's top
same
tower
build that
is
he
under
went for
attack.
in the previous game. Echo Saber into BKB, wants to be able to take care of himself. Treant Protector. GG branches. He also wants to get to level 10. Nature's Guy's invisibility. Then he can plant the wards more easily. And it's just, I don't know why we're adding this innate abilities. Feels so weird.
It's a little bit odd. And he's going to get sniped out as Monkey King provided him with that perfect vision for both supports to come in and slay the Treant. Pasha very patiently waiting by his tier 2. Vanskor, BZZ, and 19 all here ready to jump him. Troll Warlord is back in the jungle, farming away.
And
Nice
lane.
to jump onto Pango. Rolling Boulder. It's going to connect in onto the Witch Doctor. A Hurricane Pike back, not saving the Viper though. 2 hits from Pasha sets it up for a continuation as Magical Crystallize there with the damage. Na'Vi yet again trade the Pango's life for some very nice pickoffs. And that's brought the Queen of Pain straight back into the game. Orchid done 19 minutes in. Very nice timing. As
Traded to
Roshan.
Roche Pit. They have
yeah.
Serpent Wards. They have Alpha Wolf from Enchantress. So that's a ton of damage.
Twice the measure of power.
Let's see if Unique can contest this at all. BCC has a DD rune, hexed and shackled, silenced up by the Quap. And Magical's there for the immediate takedown on BZZ. Pop, pop goes the Void Spirit, and the jump onto Illusion with no growth down. They'll allow the turn with Vanskor and Duraccio, but a Sonic Wave pushing them back. Ooh, with the hits, the little root's not coming. And Roshan, 3,000 health, handling the Serpent Wards. Pasha walks straight back into the pit, and now Queen of Pain, very low, does have to walk back to Fountain. And
Navi
Navi
needs to leave that.
give
They
up on
have-
Roche for now.
Scanning.
Couple of Urn charges. Queen of Pain. She went back to base. Has a bottle. Mid needs to be pushed in. Vansker gets caught once again.
Sneakily go grab that bounty rune.
This could be a disaster for Team
Clumsy
Unique.
Nat.
They're going into Roche Pit. Queen of Pain just TP to the bottom lane. She's not there.
She's got an arcane rune. Let's see if they can get here fast enough. Wukong's command being fake pumped by Crystallize. Ilias jumped by the Void Spirit, very close to death, but the turnaround shackles. In comes Pasha. Nice swashbuckle. They've got stuns and disables, and then they turn onto the Pango now as Magical Queen of Pain, focused by BZZ, blinks away with the arcane rune, and they've still got 1 minute on that Sonic Wave cooldown. So a buyback from Enchantress as Troll Warlord. He is so low, but the living armor is going to allow him to walk straight back into the Roche Pit. Unique with 5 heroes alive. They're going to steal this one right under the nose of Na'Vi.
Queen of Pain still thinking about it. If she only had Sonic Wave, man, this red river is actually hurting my eyes.
It's very difficult to
must be a
focus on
way
what's going
to
on.
do that.
I can barely see Sonic Wave when the red river's out. The same bloody color. Alright, there it is, gone. Okay, I can see it again. Treant. Halfway towards Blink. BZZ still going to go for that Yule Scepter build. Double Null Wand, Bottle, Phase Boots. It feels like BZZ is really stuck in this item build. He doesn't want to adapt at all.
If you get the first jump with Aghanim Scepter, that's 2 charges of 2-second AoE silence plus 2 shields. That's just straight up busted. But if you decide to go for Yule Scepter, yes, you can, set things up. It Yules into Remnant, Dispel Queen of Pain's Orchid, Dispel Monkey's Jingu. But still, that Aghanim Scepter, you need that jump. They don't have a hero who actually starts a team fight.
Look at you all day.
And Queen of Pain just busted out Sonic Wave and didn't even get the kill on the solo Witch Doctor. So that's on cooldown now for another minute and a half as Shadow Shaman hunted down by the rest of Team Unique. Finding the swift pickoff. Might be able to convert that into something bigger. There's even like Serpent Wards and Sonic Wave both being thrown out there needlessly by Na'Vi.
Grow Bow picked up by Viper. Plus fight. Plus 100 attack range on level 15. So that's almost 1,000 range
Radiant structures are
on
fortified.
Viper, which is pretty insane. Also
Dire's
Grow Bow.
top
You
tower
reduce
is under
their
attack.
magical
Dire's structures
resistance.
are
You
fortified.
reduce it with poison attack.
Radiant's
It's gonna
bottom
hurt.
tower is under attack.
It's gonna hurt a lot. Crystallize does have the BKB coming out now, doesn't he? Yeah. Recipe on the courier. Talents.
Radiant's bottom tower
Interesting.
has fallen.
Going for the Jingu Mastery
Dire's
damage
turret
rather than
has
that
been
range on the Primal Spring as the Queen of Pain, very deep behind enemy lines, does silence the Witch Doctor.
Very dead.
Maledict. He's gonna pop her. Tries to Essence Ring and turn onto Vanscore, but that's it.
Dire's
Magical
top
done
tower
for.
is under attack.
Success.
Na'Vi, they're slipping. That Roshan battle seems to have rustled their jimmies a little bit.
They can still bounce back. These two fights on the bottom lane, or just two ultis used on Witch Doctor and on Troll with Aegis, did not achieve anything. So if they can not fight until Aegis is gone, which means that Troll will get another item, same goes for Viper. The question is, what do they get? Your monkey will have Deso by then, if he does not die. Your Queen of Pain going for BKB, like she needs to be able to take care of herself. And Pango has that Spirit Vessel, which is gonna be great against Troll ulti, means less
Dire are
lifesteal,
scanning.
Witch Doctor heal, living armor.
18 to 18, magical jumping. The Void Spirit who just uses off the Shadow Strike. Pango trying to get in here with the Rolling Boulder, and they've caught the Witch Doctor, shackled and killed as Pasha still giving chase. Will finally get a connection now. Swashbuckle in with Aether Remnant catching him. BZZ on the escape out, and Duraccio, he's sprinted forward, but Magical with a double kill has found BZZ, and the Troll Wall is in all kind of trouble. Does have the Aegis and backs himself towards the tree line as Illusion silenced and shackles again. So bad is there to give a triple to Magical. Can they hunt for any more? Aegis on Troll, still there. Viper holding his ground. They want to continue fighting. Unique have stuck around. They've disabled the Troll. Battle Trance now on cooldown. They'll be able to pop him before he can do anything with it. And a Sonic Wave gives an Ultra to Magical.
Rampage.
Where is the Rampage? Give it to him. Give Magical the Rampage. Come on. It's not too difficult now, is it? You've got the shackles. You've got the right clicks. Just wait for Magical to... Fuck! What? Really?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You've teamworked Unique, but...
No, you're tipping out the wrong guy here. You need to tip your Crystallize. He stole the kill from you. But I think this fight also shows how it's easy to kite Troll. He has Satanic queued up. At one point, you need a BKB. You can't fight. Shadow Shaman is just gonna permanently disable you with Hex and Shackles.
Close to death, forced to double Astral Step away from the Queen of Pain and that Mud Golem coming in from the side. And Na'Vi, momentum swinging back into their court as a double damage rune for Magical. Refill the bottle. 1,000 away from the BKB. Void Spirit, he's what, 1,400 net worth ahead of the Pango? But it feels like the Pango is just doing so much more in fights with
Radiant
Swashbuckle,
are
Disarm, Rolling Boulder. I keep calling it Rolling Boulder, for God's sake. Rolling Thunder.
And Earth Spirit, Thunder.
He is not Earth Spirit. I've got Earth Spirit on my brain for some reason. But yeah, Pasha with a Spirit, just Spirit Vessel. You know, he's bringing so much more to these fights than the BZZ could ever dream of.
Correct item choice, Gary. I believe that's the right term here. And also Pango, like, if you compare him without items, what hero brings to a team fight, they have nothing really to stop it. You're not gonna be using Treant Protector's ulti just to stop Pango from rolling.
Still trying to get this Troll up and running, and yeah, his BKB queued up now. Something Duraccio desperately needs.
You always want to go greedy with this hero, like, even when the times when Battle Fury was popular. Battle Fury, I'm gonna get Yasha to increase even more farm and then get a BKB, but most of the time it backfires. Serpent Wards drop.
And there's the jump onto So Bad. Shackles cancelled out and crystallized with a 2-man Boundless Strike, finding the troll in the middle of the fight again. Focus down the Observer Wards, 2 ultis and a BKB from Na'Vi, and no kills claimed just yet. Means Unique can reset, turn around, and start pushing forward. Where's the Queen of Pain now? BKB DD, level 3 Sonic Wave. Blinks away from danger. Na'Vi don't really want to stick around. They want that Rolling Thunder to come back up before they take another proper team fight.
They're also so close to getting full Deso on Monkey King.
Double damage.
Just 200 gold away. You would want to have that item for the next fight. They also find some very nice tier 3 items. Mindbreaker on Queen of Pain, so you have another layer of silence even if one gets dispelled by Yule Scepter or a BKB.
Up top, BZZ Invis jumping to try and find the Monkey King, yules him up into the air. Sonic Wave ready for magical though with that double damage rune as the focus onto Monkey King. He's not got BKB, so good target acquisition. Sonic Wave does find BZZ all the way in the back, and magical BKB used there just to try and save his own life against that potential chase from Team Unique and the magic damage from the Viper stacking up.
Once again, Magical using neutral items correctly. He keeps that Mindbreaker during the fight, but also
Dire's
pops
middle
Essence
tower
Ring
is under
before
attack.
to get that extra 400 HP. Now
Radiant's
Deso
top
completed
tower
on
is
Monkey
under
King.
attack.
Abilities will reset. Shadow Shaman, Mass Serpent Wards ready in a couple of seconds, and they are ready to fight. Pangolier with the ulti. I believe that's also full Yule Scepter
Radiant's top
in
tower
200
has
gold for
fallen.
Pango, so he's gonna be having ways of dispelling things, or just, you know, for the combo. You use Rolling Thunder,
Dire
Yule Scepter
are
yourself on
scanning.
top of someone, and that's an extra stun duration.
Very aggressive smoke from Na'Vi without the Monkey King for a couple of seconds, and nowhere for him to TP to means Pasha getting obliterated around the northern outpost. They wanted to try and take that before the 30-minute mark, but they'll lose 2 heroes for the attempt. So Bad gets another shackles off as his dying moments. Na'Vi down 2 heroes and down 2 outposts, both going to the Dire.
I'll take that.
A lot of slow coming out from Unique. You have Verling Axes, anything from Viper, Treant Protector with Nature's Grab. Grab? Okay.
You just grab the nature. Troll Warlord into the pit. Na'Vi can't really stop it, can they? Easy Aegis and Cheese here for Team Unique. And another round of items coming soon.
Radiant's top
BZZ
tower
about
is
700
under
gold
attack.
away from Aghanim Scepter.
Radiant are scanning.
Satanic very close for Dyrachyo.
This is when you go full
Roshan
greedy
has
mode.
fallen to the
He was
dark.
thinking about getting BKB, but since they got the Roche,
Dire's
there's no
bottom
need to
tower
go for
is
it.
under
So
attack.
just invest more
No,
into
it's
status
personal.
resistance. Status resistance
Radiant's
build
top
here
tower
is
is
very
under
fine.
attack.
Against Shadow Shaman, against any duration of stuns, disarm coming
Dire's
out
bottom tower
from
is under
Na'Vi.
attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
At the
Dire's
very least,
structures
Queen of
are
Pain's on that
fortified.
bottom lane, getting a good push towards tier 2.
Also, unique heroes are getting closer to level
Dire's
20.
bottom tower is
Once
under
Viper
attack.
hits level 20, extra 70
Radiant's
damage,
middle tower
and your
has
troll
fallen.
plus extra 30.
But now we're in that situation where Troll is like an item ahead of the Monkey King. Trouble being, he's gonna... Oh, full staff out, living armor, Sonic Wave
Dire's
flying
bottom
forward, but
tower
it doesn't
is under
connect.
attack.
Queen of Pain, again, this 2-minute cooldown, wasted by Magical. And Unique, they can just reset. Heal Dyrachyo back up with a Satanic coming in for round 2 on this tier 3.
This is a big ulti to have if you want to win a team fight. It's not just about the damage, it's also about the pushback.
Trying to chain stuns on the Troll. Wukong's command from the Monkey King with a nice boundless strike will pop the Aegis. Now, can they focus the Troll? He's still stuck inside here. There's no Hurricane Pike. Dyrachyo slowed down the Rolling Thunder, connecting once. Looking for the swing, but Team Unique very defensive around that Dyrachyo troll. Focus down the Serpent Wards now. And tier 3 sitting on just over 100 HP. Surely gonna fall. Blink from Illusion. Deep in behind enemy lines, silenced up, so no overgrowth, but BZZ with the Aghanim Scepter silencing up for the BKB forced down with Magical as the Shackles, long range thanks to the Hurricane Pike, but the focus onto the Troll, he's going to have to Battle Trance in a second, he's force stabbed away, Hex stopped the kill, Magical gets the snipe, he didn't Battle Trance in time, and now Na'Vi defending their base, Magical gets picked off, with buyback available though, might just have to use it, the route onto the Monkey King doesn't allow him to hit, and he does still find the swipes down onto BZZ, but here come the buybacks from Na'Vi, Magical into the back lines, looking to pick off the two supports, Illusion and Vanscore, both about to fall. Magical with the clicks and the scream. Find a 5-man wipe, +1 with the Aegis, that's 6 heroes down. Unique getting wiped off the face of the map as they took down only a tier 3.
They had to use 2 buybacks to keep their barracks alive. There's still tier 1 towers standing on the mid lane. But Magical, he needs to be more careful about his positioning. They need to get another saving item. There's only Glimmer Cape on Ilias at the moment, so a Force Staff would be really, really nice. You know, just to push Queen of Pain out of the trouble, since she bought back in the previous fight. And now Navi seems like they are in control of this game. Usually I'm not a big fan of Manta style on certain heroes. We've seen Weaver yesterday trying to build Manta, which was huge yikes from me. But this game, Monkey King getting it, you can get rid of the silence, you can dispel Whirling Axes, but most importantly, it's about Treant Protector ulti, so you don't fully commit with the BKB once he uses that. And it's also a very nice stats that you get from him.
Jump onto BZZ. Crystallized double damage rune is a monster right now. Dyrachyo, I'm not sure if he wants to be chasing this one. Maybe a kill on the Shadow Shaman, but the blink away so bad. He's out of there, and the long-range Hex Shackles, thanks to the Ether Lens, going to catch him out. Quickly, Vanscore comes in to fight. Cask up and Maledict down. The Mischief there from the Monkey King is going to allow them to slay Dyrachyo yet again. Unique, losing 3 heroes down bottom. Na'Vi, 5-man strong, all grouping around that Monkey King. And you said it, they are back in full control of this game with the Orchestra hitting perfectly.
They just outnumbered them, outmaneuvered them. Void Spirit, Faceless Void Spirit, whatever you want to call him. Like, he didn't get any spells off. Now 19, forced to use his buyback straight away. That's a big kill.
Gets a kill on Crystallonis. That's an aggressive jump from him. Well, they felt, 5 versus 3, they could get in there, find a couple of pickoffs. But the rest of his team didn't seem as aggressively minded as the Monkey King was. So no objective from Na'Vi off the back of it. I do get
you just want to clear the waves so they can't push you in. It's 35-minute mark, which means 2 catapults are spawning. So what Magical is doing is just killing these 2 catapults very quickly. Where's the BKB? Needs to pop it.
And runs forward. Blinks back now.
Treant might catch him. No ulti.
Nah. Can't get in on top of the co-op.
Whew, Queen of Pain about to hit level 25. Just needs to clear 1 creep wave, and she's good to go. That fear against Troll, against basically any of the heroes, stopped Witch Doctor from ulting. I still can't believe that's in the game, how strong it is.
Yeah, AoE fear on a super low cooldown spell. Pasha, what's he up to? Going back into Vlad's. Oh, mid lane. BZZ, silent, stunned. Life equals claimed. 70 seconds without your Void Spirit now. Again, I was just going to go back to, Pasha going full utility. Spirit Vessel, Yules, and I believe Vlad's now coming out for the Pango. All completed up. Smoke from Na'Vi. Yet again, they have the numbers advantage. Playing into their vision, 1 high ground ward over to the dire triangle, but there's nobody there.
Yes!
And they will be able to claim this part of the map, though. And consider pushing bottom and mid lane off of this high ground. Team Unique Still just holding the top of the staircases. Buybacks available on Viper and Witch Doctor. Monkey King's getting close to his as Enchantress just about pops hers.
Dire's middle tower is
Timeless
under
Relic
attack.
dropped. You give that to Queen of Pain. You might even also give it to your Shadow Shaman. Longer hexes, longer shackles. It's just a great overall item that they've been blessed by Ice Frog's RNG. Let's see who
Unique.
decides it.
Illusion.
Team Unique don't even have all of their tier 3 items yet. They've only got Quiver and Orb.
Dire
Now
are
they'll get
scanning.
Titan Sliver. That's pretty good on the Troll Warlord. Lots of status resistance for him. Pasha holding the clumsy net. Oh, Illusionist Cape. Who's that? Pango grabs it. Give that
I
to
think
Monkey
you
King.
said your Monkey King. You can have 3 illusions from that item and Manta style. Yeah, you said it. Tier 3 items still dropping for Team Unique.
Finally getting a telescope. Hand that over to the old Witch Doctor. Oh, Spell
Dire's
Prism,
top
Minotaur
tower is
Horn. There
under
we go.
attack.
Tier 4's dropping for Unique finally. And that Troll, he's holding Flicker. But Minotaur Horn's going to be incredibly good for him. Doesn't have the BKB yet. Smoke from Unique. 5 versus 5 clash. It is brewing. Na'Vi spreading out wider though as Queen of Pain moves to shove the top lane. Monkey King, the first point of contact. Found by the
Dire's
Troll.
top tower
Focusing
is
Shadow
under
Shaman
attack.
though, and so bad. Saved by the Boundless Strike and in the Wukong's command, but the Serpent Ward's down. They trap the Troll inside, but he flickers off to the right. Vanscore, he got his Death Ward off and he force-stamped out. The Sonic Wave pushes 3 of Unique back. The Rolling Thunder doing a decent amount of chaos here to zone away Unique, but it is Na'Vi losing heroes left and right. Shadow Shaman and now the Monkey King falling. And with Roshan respawning, Unique can walk straight into the pit.
And that's third Roshan. It's gonna be Cheese Aegis and Refresher. Refresher, it's good on Troll. You refresh your Satanic, you refresh
Dire's middle tower is
your
under
ulti.
attack.
So that's a lot of lives on Troll. They also need to play around Monkey King. Monkey now holding on to that Illusion Escape.
Roshan has
Pasha tried to
fallen
go
to the
for
dark.
a sneaky play. Use Illusion Escape, put it in the backpack. Sadly, it does not work anymore.
Dire's
It's been
middle
fixed
tower
because
is
it would
under
be
attack.
way too imbalanced. And Pasha going for Basher. Pasha Basher.
Worthy tribute.
He only needs Yasha.
Yabasha Yabashu.
Bounty.
Magical going for Mjolnir. Queen of Pain holding Flicker and Witless Shaco. Void Spirit eyeing her up. Double silence after the Yules
That's
and
why she
Remnant
gets-
combo. She can blink away with a BKB. Didn't use the Flicker, interestingly enough. The rest of Na'Vi trying to collapse bottom lane. They'll start it off with that blink initiation. So bad. Hex into Shackles. And BZZ, his aggression, it will be punished.
Next time.
BZZ has died so many times this game, just overextending. I would call it for no reason. Trying to farm up one wave too much.
Both teams, they're looking for that little edge. Very, very evenly fought game.
No, thanks.
And it's been up and down on the net worth graph. I mean, no more than like a 6k lead, which Unique held about 5-6 minutes ago. But experience very strongly in the favor of Na'Vi. Level 21 Shadow Shaman, so it goes for the Serpent Ward's HP talent. Monkey King closing in on 25, just a level away from it. And Queen of Pain, you've already mentioned, has that Scream Fear. Enchantress. Oh, what's that? I hear a Yule Scepter. I hear a Rolling Thunder. I see a Troll Warlord getting chain stunned and disabled. And they don't land the shackles, just a hex there to start things off, as the Pango still going diving deep. Focus onto Vanscore and Witch Doctor's down. The buyback from Void Spirit and Witch Doctor holding one, but Na'Vi back away, blinking out to relative safety. Magical with a flicker, that's not the best. Does get the BKB blink off regardless. And it looks like Magical should be alright to escape. Even going to throw the Sonic Wave there. Clear out the creeps and also push back Unique as the advance is held.
So pretty close game. You can't really say who's gonna win this one. There's still Aegis on Troll, who's Treant actually holding on to Refresher. Spell Prism means cooldown reduction. What's the cooldown on his spells? Living Armor, 9.9, so 10 seconds. Duration 12. You can use it 2 times.
Can maintain their lanes. Bottom got shoved by Shadow Shaman. Monkey King dealt with middle lane pretty quickly.
Viper just got level 25. Nether Toxin silences. That's a big one. Against Shadow Shaman, he does not have a BKB, so you just pop a Nether Toxin on him. Pop it on Pangolier before he gets the Rolling Thunder off. It's one of the best level 25 talents. Very annoying to play against.
Dire are scanning.
Absolutely is. Dire scanning forward into the jungle, not finding any targets. Na'Vi still holding on here. Top lane is open. Don't forget that tier 3 fell
Dire's
like
bottom
20
tower
minutes
is
ago.
under attack.
Unique still have the opportunity to go for a lane of barracks. But a good Radiant Observer Ward spots the transition from mid lane up through top. Pretty much every Dire hero. So I think Na'Vi, after clearing this mid wave, probably going to go for a smoke. Or if Viper shows himself, they'll just jump him instead. Witch Doctor getting caught and picked off immediately. He's dead. And 19 is isolated. Hurricane Pike's away and pops his BKB. Now moving towards the Treant, who whiffs his overgrowth. Does have the Refresher Shard, though. A second ulti up his sleeve. A buyback from the Witch Doctor. Unique. Can't TP him out there. Still on cooldown for 4 seconds. So he'll deal with bottom wave first, then maybe swing up to that top outpost. But Aegis being reclaimed in 30 seconds, this is prime time for Na'Vi to go and make a play. Viper and Void Spirit. Showing mid lane, there's the Hex again. Catching out BZZ and the jump into the back, the dieback of the Witch Doctor, but he force staffs it away from the grasp of Magical.
Fusion.
Na'Vi sprinting out as Doraccio trying to flicker forward, giving chase. He does have that Abyssal Blade. If he can gap close and get the range on Pango, they will find the catch. And poor Pasha, even though he's been helped and saved by a good boundless strike. Oh, Wukong's command and crystallized BKB, focusing the troll, bash him up, gets the battle trance off in time. It's Magical dealing with the back lines. 19 doesn't have a BKB, but he does have the cheese. Magical forced to blink out as the Monkey King's still alive until BZZ arrives with another jump forward. Hexed up and shackled now as Pasha, rolling thunder. The buybacks flowing through. Monkey King returning to battle and BZZ down. Yules up into the air from Pasha, buys him enough time to roll out of danger, and Monkey King straight onto the Viper now. Unique, they've thrown it all away. The advantages they have, even with a Satanic from Viper, who's standing his ground, being dealt with here by Crystallize and Ilias with that damage from Impetus shots, landing perfectly into the back of the head of 19. Viper's about to fall. Crystallize, though, that's a buyback on him. He cannot die. I don't think Illusion can pose kill threat on him, so it looks like another 5-man team wipe as Na'Vi, no, they don't find the Treant. He blinks into the tree lines and wanders himself back.
Huge mistake coming out from Troll. He used ulti, did not pop his Satanic, which means that he was on a very, very low HP all the time. But Pasha did a good job just keeping him on low HP, either disarming him, using Spirit Vessel, but he had enough time to use Satanic to heal himself up.
And, you know, of using them as multiple lives, you need to use a Satanic before you use Battle Trance. You know, as a separate entity. Regardless.
Are fortified. Dire's
Tier 3 tower now for Na'Vi. Overgrowth will irritate them a little bit. But nothing to stop the catapults from coming in and dishing out that damage thanks to the Alpha Wolf. Living armor there onto the melee as Monkey King Illusions going to work on the ranged barracks, but Na'Vi with no Quap, no Shadow Shaman. Don't commit for a lane.
Chip damage does not matter when you're playing against Treant Protector. Now Enchantress. Like, she has a Force Staff and a Glimmer Cape, so 2 saving abilities, needs to take care of Monkey King in the next fight. He's very close to getting that Satanic status resistance build.
Fortunes change.
Magical wants a nullifier. I'm just going to pop the old pause. Oh, what is this elevator music? Very relaxing. Who do we have to find? Phoenix, Dragonite, and Darkseer. Oh, they've already been found.
That was fast.
Treant gets 2, Shadow Shaman gets 1.
Troll gets -1. Apparently,
Yeah, misclick.
Very bad at this game. Queen of Pain, that's a great rune. If you think about it, you can dispel the silence with it, dispel overgrowth.
Just flicker away. Still getting jumped. Pops the illusion. Magical not needing to BKB does get out of the grasp of Team Unique.
Dire are scanning.
Next Roche will respawn in a minute. Also, Gary, we are getting closer to tier 5 items, potentially.
So, Shadow Shaman in the middle of all that to assimilate. Wukong's command, a big one from Crystallize, zoning out Unique as Troll's BKB. Full duration wasted. Pango crashing between the walls and finding Vanscore still alive somehow and gets off a great cast Maledict, but his dying move is a second worth of Death Ward. Crystallize under the Glimmer Cape and no reveal from Unique means that the Monkey King is able to jump back into the fight. Focus onto Ilias. Yes, you've dealt with the Enchantress for the most part as 19. He's 1v1 in Crystallize. So bad here with the chain stuns now. Hex and Shackles onto 2 separate targets. Beautifully done. The Battle Trance there and a Sonic Wave clears up the Viper. Dead and buys back. Troll Warlord silenced. He's handling Pasha, but he's disarmed, stunned. Even with a flicker there, he's trying to Satanic back up as much as he can. But Na'Vi, their arsenal is stronger, and Pangolier is causing so much pain for Unique.
No matter what happens in this game, definitely Pasha is my MVP. His Rolling Thunders, just a general understanding where he needs to be in a team fight. Going for that Spirit Vessel build against Troll, you could see Satanic was being used, but you don't get that much HP out of it. And constant disarm now even has a basher. So Cheese Aegis, Refresher, and Aghanim Scepter. Who do you give Ags to? I mean, you can give it to Ender Monkey or Queen of Pain here. Both sounds very good.
Radiant
Roshan about to fall as the buybacks from Unique yet again coming out. They found Ilias on the high ground. Nick's Attendant's going to heal her up. The Maledict ticking as a Death Ward thrown in to handle Pasha, who uses up and still has the Rolling Thunder going. Swashbuckle to the left-hand side, but in comes Illusion with a big slaps of the Treant. But both of those heroes have buyback.
Excellent.
And Na'Vi were able to claim that Roshan.
So that's Cheese and Aegis in hands of Monkey, plus Aghanim Scepter that he picked up. Queen of Pain just holding on to Refresher for the moment. They might even give that to Monkey King if needed. But double BKB, double Satanic, Shiva's Guard. That's a lot of survivability. It's like your Queen of Pain has 4 lives. Repair Kit used. Not that great of an item at this point of the game.
This is ballsy from Unique. Void Spirit is still all the way back at that top outpost. Trying to bait the buyback from the Pango, it feels like. Crystallize just going to go in front line up against the Troll, who flickers back. Ilias, long-range impetus shots, and another great boundless strike. Trying to give chase, but Team Unique, they swing back and force Na'Vi just to hold their high ground. There is no ability to go diving deep for kills. There's a great silence. BZZ catches 2 of them in the back, and Magical blinking forward. Sonic Wave, the double there, but the Battle Trance just in time from the Troll with a 3-man overgrowth. Team Unique, they've got the ability here to swing the fight. Crystallize with a boundless strike in there, and the Serpent Wall's down. They've killed off the Troll, and he's got no buyback, but they've still got this Viper standing his ground. The Aegis down. Monkey King, he's got the second life to come back in, and he's got 2 supports lined up as freebie kills here for him. Crystallize onto Illusion, get the Jingu stacks going, the Fear onto Witch Doctor being handled by the Queen of Pain with so bad Shadow Shaman, and down they go. Team Unique lose 3 in a row.
Queen of Pain focused hard in the previous fight, also forced to use a buyback. I think Monkey should give her that cheese. She used buyback in the previous fight, while Monkey How's his buyback status? It's gonna be up in a minute. The only one who has buyback right now
Dire's middle barracks
is
are
Void
under
Spirit
attack.
and Witch Doctor. He also has one.
We'll see if Vanscore comes back into the battle. He does immediately.
Dire's structures
As their
are
middle
fortified.
barracks are falling. There are
Dire's
tranquil boots
middle
on the
barracks are
floor.
under attack.
Not entirely sure what's happened there. Looks like Treant has dropped his little booties.
Dire's middle barracks
Silence
has
onto
fallen.
BZZ.
Dire's
Shadow
middle
Shaman
barracks
gets the
has
Hex.
fallen.
Grabs the tranquil boots. He's got double tranquils. The strap.
Dire's bottom tower is under
The
attack.
Na'Vi swing into that bottom lane. Force the buyback from the Treant.
Wait, who has the double tranquil boots? I can't find it.
1, 2, 3. So bad, sorry. Shadow Shaman picked up the Treants. Illusion dropped his tranquils at some point, and Shadow Shaman just goes and grabs them. Troll still dead for 30 seconds, and a double damage rune in that bottom rune spot. That's
Dire
huge.
are scanning.
Queen of Pain wants to give it to the Monkey King here, surely. Drops the bottle.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Keep that
attack.
DD bottled up for your next team fight.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Queen of Pain with the cheese. No buyback on her. Also, did not
Radiant's
manage to
bottom
get
tower is
Satanic
under
in the
attack.
previous fight, but she's also getting closer to level 30. I mean, it's still a lot of XP, you know. You need to take one good team fight to be able to level up from level 29 to level 30. Next Roche may respawn in 4 minutes. Gary, do you think we're going to see
Radiant's
tier 5
bottom
items?
tower is under attack.
This game is going at this point. Both of these teams are just throwing everything they've got. Winning team fights, losing team fights. It has been swinging back and forth so heavily. But I don't know. You look at the buyback status and there's Void Spirit and Monkey King, the only buybacks available. It's just going to come down to that jump. Who gets that big target locked in place first? Na'Vi smoked. They're aiming to try and find someone, but Unique, they're all back in their base very, very wisely, holding their high ground.
3 gems for 10 heroes. You want to see people hiding underneath the Glimmer Cape. You also want to see Treant. Enchantress also hit level 25. Some extra damage on Impetus. And instantly queues up some
Dire's
attack
top
speed.
tower
Moon
is
Shard.
under
I mean, it's
attack.
still a long run. How's the buyback status on her? 3.5 minutes.
Give me that Moon Shard. They ping out Enchantress. Unique. Breaking high ground with Duraccio. Jumping
Dire's
straight
top
in with the
tower
Abyssal Blade
is
onto the Monkey King, but crystallized. BKB'd and jumps off the trees. He's got a Wukong's command to zone out Unique. As the Overgrowth catching Pasha, but he just yours up into the air, and Vanscore's been slain. Dead for 100 with no buyback, and take a look at this. The chain stuns from So Bad, Shackles and Hex with magical Sonic waving through 2. And that is Unique, losing out, but BZZ does get himself back closer to Fountain. The trouble being the Queen of Pain diving straight for him. Gets the flicker off, the blink ready, and the cheese. You're right, but doesn't get a chance to use it. Blown up thanks to the Ether Remnant. And now the Troll with Battle Trance down, still holding Satanic. Duraccio doesn't get it off. He's taken down by a Boundless Strike. BZZ still in the middle of this fight. Where are the buybacks? They're just not available right now. Monkey King with that double damage rune found by another Ether Remnant. The Void Spirit causing havoc here. A Rolling Thunder coming through from Pasha. Chain stunning in, but all the cores are dead. There's no damage. Or is there? Ilias with that long range impetus, the extra damage from the talent, but 19 turns with a Satanic. And it's going to be a team wipe as Unique destroy Na'Vi near their own base. The 4-staff out, not good enough.
Monkey King
Dire's
also
middle
used
tower is
buyback
under
in that
attack.
fight. He was setting up some monkeys up here. So none of the heroes at the moment have buyback.
Excellent.
Viper is about to hit level 30, man. He's dishing out some serious damage. Enchanted Quiver, I always say a lot of dumb stuff. I have nothing positive to say about this item, but on the Viper, it's one of my favorite ones. You have extra range, you have magical damage, which is amplified by, you know, your poison attack. Usually it goes below 0.
Viper's going to have buyback in 10 seconds. Shadow Shaman just got his. This game has been ridiculous. 56 minutes of back and forth Dota. It's 53 to 43. Yes, Na'Vi
Yes,
have an 11,000 lead.
I hoodie off. It's becoming really hot in here.
It's getting warm. Lacoste is going to take off all his clothes. Abyssal Blade for the Pango. Is that done? Where's the old Pango's courier? Yeah, that is full Abyssal Blade. Monkey King has a courier over at the secret shop, as it looks like his Monkey King bar is lined up. I think I would like to see rapiers in this game, honestly. You know, add a little more hype to it. Viper aiming for an assault cuirass. Everyone running out of item slots. And you asked the question, are we going to see tier 5 items? I think now definitively yes.
Let's see the roast spawn.
Dire are scanning.
Show it to me. 2 minutes.
Pasha clearing out that top wave. Enchantress alive in 10 seconds. And now we're in a situation where Viper is the only hero on the map with Boots of Travel, don't forget, to have buyback. Grabs an arcane rune. And delivering out a clarity. The late game clarity efficiency.
And he's also keeping Orb of Destruction. Like, if you need to hit some buildings, if you need to finish out the game, which is pretty smart. Troll still with the Flicker. Every single time Queen of Pain uses Silence or a Shadow Strike on him, instantly uses Flicker to dispel it.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a discussion a lot, right, about Flicker and Enchanted Quiver being pretty trash tier items. We've always said, you know, the Dispel and the movement speed are pretty good, but that random blink, difficult to handle. As Unique smoking towards the Radiant base. Scouted out there, it looks like, as a lot of rainbow pings come out from the Radiant side. And both top and mid lane in a good spot here for Unique. Roshan being scouted by Dire Courier, that's 30 seconds. As Na'Vi make the move forward. Ballsy to leave your base. But they do eventually need to make a play.
Radiant are
Unique
scanning.
coming down from the high ground. Catching the Pango, but the Hex there onto Duraccio. Can they chain stun him up? They've got the Saw.
Pause.
Oh, he's disconnected.
Oh, man, that's such an unfortunate one.
He's on 569 HP. Not so nice. Battle Trance. I mean, what does he do? You just press Battle Trance when you come back in?
Yeah, I think it's Battle Trance time. Then you can pop Abyssal, BKB, and Satanic after. Queen of Pain has ulti. She might be able to burst him down. What is it at? 560 damage. Definitely did not cast the ulti. And what about Shadow Shaman? Shackles is ready. I need to hide it from my screen.
Yeah,
I actually
true, good point.
do it.
Viper really far away. There's no save from BZZ. I mean, they can maybe force staff the troll.
Yeah, there's Abyssal Blade on him.
But what, for another whole second, yeah.
It's gonna last less.
What is the duration of Abyssal Blade? 1.5 seconds, and the tooltip icon shows half duration, so 0.75 seconds.
It's 2 seconds, the active one. And if you cut that in half because of the status resistance coming out from SNY and Satanic, it's gonna be just 1 second. If we look at the timer, bash, so half duration of that, it's actually half a second.
So he's got half a second for maybe a Force Staff, a Satanic, a Battle Trance. It is going to be incredibly close. Ilias, yeah, what's...
Shackled. He's straight up dead. Shackles into Queen of Pain, Sonic Wave. I thought someone typed GG because they have powermatch.gg in their nickname.
Same here. For a split second, I'm like, whoa. That's a bit rough. 19, getting one last tip in there onto Magical. I mean, what's Troll? 200 away from buyback? Theoretically, if you know, it looks like Troll is going to die here. Unique back away. They don't fight. They go grab a couple of bounty runes. Troll could have buyback. because they are in a really rough spot now. But they might be just thinking, we are in this, we are forced to fight right now, even into Wukong's command. Troll reconnects. Let's see how this goes. PC crashed. And that's the power of the battle pass.
What's going on? Like, I'm gonna check my status bar.
1 min, we need to plan how we get the troll out of Alcatraz. This is worse than Alcatraz. He's in freaking Guantanamo Bay right now, being waterboarded by the CIA. Na'Vi seem pretty happy with the way things are going, and I'm not surprised whatsoever.
See you later, nerds.
Yeah, Troll looks like he's in a very, very rough spot here. Shackles in the range. If he gets that off, like, how are we buyback status-wise? I can't see because of the playground. Show playground, then that's gonna move.
Yeah, Troll is
200 gold away from it. Bounty runes are spawning in 40 seconds, so if you just pick up... yeah, you need 2 bounties.
And that's what I was saying. Maybe Unique's best plan here is just to leave the troll to die, retreat, and go grab bounties. Whew. Right, we are ready. Let's see what happens to the Troll Warlord. He's bashed, he's stunned, he's dead. Down goes the Troll Warlord, and Unique gonna get chased back. 19, forced out to the high ground as BZZ, BKBs, and sprints away. Witch Doctor's fallen in another part of the fight. The Sonic Wave doesn't clear up the Void Spirit, but 19 teen hexed and slain. Does have buyback on the Viper. Pops it immediately. Anti-climax.
He's only 100 gold short, so 1 bounty will be enough. Treant Protector already knows, so he wants to pick up this one.
Roshan, Ags Refresher yet again for Na'Vi. Give that Ags to the Pango, I feel. Now he's got that Abyssal Blade.
Yeah. Or you... Okay, so Shadow Shaman already has for quite some time. Yeah, I believe you give it to Pango.
So Troll does have buyback.
Roshan has fallen to the
Loads of
ring.
juicy items on the floor. Aegis on the Monkey King. Cheese on Queen of Pain and 1 on the deck. And the Aghanim Scepter does go to the Pango.
The Refresher on Shadow Shaman, who's level 25 and went for correct talent choice. Supermords, max HP, and extra damage. Okay, so here we are. Tier 5 items, Gary. Apex dropped for Na'Vi. I believe you give that to Monkey.
And he's still holding that Mindbreaker. Timeless Relic.
Dire's
Over on
middle
Pango.
tower is under attack.
Come on, hand over that Apex. Give it to the old Monkey King. I'm killing off Ancients to try and get some more spawns. Dire team with a Mirror Shield. 20
Radiant's
attributes
top
and that
barracks
Echo
are under
Shield.
attack.
The kind of counterspell item.
Ooh, that's
Stone?
pretty big. Against Shadow Shaman, against Queen of Pain with full Bloodthorn. What else do we have?
350 cast range on Shadow Shaman with Seer Stone. Wait, hang on a second.
For a
He's got
queen.
Ether Lens, so that's 600 already. Plus 100 from cast range talent. He's got 700 additional range on his spells. That's bloody insane.
So Troll is keeping Mirror Shield, 20 attributes, and Spellback bounce to their caster once every 8 seconds. It's like having Lotus Orb plus Lincoln Sphere on top of 20 extra stats.
Yeah, role-playing is anti-mage. Unique. How are we now? Troll buyback, yes. Treant, yes. Nobody else. Queen of Pain, Pango, Enchantress for Na'Vi.
How do you kill this Queen of Pain? She's also level 30, which means spell block coming out from
And then
talent.
jump straight on the Troll. Duraccio being focused down. Shackle, the super long range disables as he battle trances but didn't Satanic. So he's still going to fall here as he's incredibly low HP. Disarmed and slain as Pasha. There inside the Wukong's command with Crystallize making short work of him, and the dive deeper. Magical BKBs a little early though. Overgrowth is going to hit. Has the cheese and the Satanic to turn and battle. Sonic Wave's going to come out onto Treant and Viper now as Unique. They're forced back to Fountain. This is the beginning of the end for them as the Shadow Shaman chasing down the Void Spirit but found by the Troll towards that mid lane. And the rest of Na'Vi focusing tier 3s as the buybacks flow through. Unique pop the Treants 1, Shadow Shaman returning to battle as well. Another lane of racks here for Na'Vi, and the Serpent Wards in towards tier 4s have all but cleared them up. Rolling Thunder, Blink Abyssal, Enchantress getting stunned for a second, but look at this Pasha with a swashbuckle coming out of Shield Crash, just jumping through all of these dire targets, connecting beautifully with the chain stuns, and he's still got that. Nice AoE bash potentially coming through. Caught up by the Ether Remnant. Silence now as Monkey King jumps in. BKB from Crystallize. The Shackles cancelled by So Bad. That's pretty bad from So Bad. Not looking too good as Unique still holding their ground and making sure that Na'Vi don't have an easy run of this one. Crystallized Manta style, Maldic still going up on him, but he's got the edges of the Immortal. Don't forget that second life is there for Na'Vi. Magical straight in with a 4-man fear, and this is it now. Magical with a backstab has found the perfect jump, open it up for a triple kill, give this man a rampage. He nearly had one earlier on, he deserves it. Doratio with a battle trance, gonna bash up the Pango, mid-rolling thunder, but Crystallize has taken down that Viper. Illusion gone, Doratio follows, into the grave they go. No buybacks for Unique, and BCZ, last man standing in his fountain, will be found. A double for Crystallize to wrap it all up, and a 2-0 victory for